Joe Rogan got a visit from Andrew Schulz, and it was Andrew Schulz in his full glory. It was 2013. Why do I keep saying that? 2023 level of. So it's been posted everywhere. It's been posted everywhere. People is the most cringiest one. The comment section is brutal. They're roasting this nigga crazy in the comment section. Both of them, honestly. And as I'm like watching these tutorials, I watch the podcast, but then as I'm even watching like the reviews, of course, you know, Too Lazy to Try hasn't gotten to it yet, but podcast,
you definitely,
I know it's coming. I got the podcast cringe one, which was phenomenal. Which was
he been doing crazy. He dropped like 3 bangers in a row in the last.
He did. As cringy as they are, it's funny too because that conversation that they highlighted about people being unaware, just lacking awareness, is the exact position that Schulz is in right now. But it's also funny that these Schulz and Rogan are like meant for each other. They get to live in that world together. It's like,
but they're not, because Andrew is trying. That's what I think it is. Andrew is trying to appease this thing. I don't know who Andrew's meant for when he's actually being himself.
Me neither. No idea.
That's the point.
No
like
idea.
You could tell when he started getting Joe Rogan to talk about UFOs, he was like, "It's working."
Yeah.
But that's why Rogan loves him
Sick.
so much, because like I'm watching, like Andrew has no shame in just, I'm just gonna feed you all the shit that I know you. Yeah, just do it, man. Yeah, there's people are making money in war. Like it's just he has no. Let's talk about bears, nigga. Put it on the screen. He feeds into Joe Rogan.
He's thinking about the end result.
There was like no nice way of saying it, but I'm thinking like
teacher's pet.
Oh yeah, to the utmost. But it's almost like no nice way of saying it.
Just say it mean. You a menace, nigga. It's your brand.
It's like, bro. These niggas be acting like they just be so eager to suck off Joe Rogan, you know, when they get there. Like,
oh, you just had to avoid saying the F word.
Yeah. It's just like, bro.
No, don't. Yes.
It's just like their level of excitement, like how good, like Joe Rogan's just serving these niggas good D, bro. They get up there,
that's a way to say it, nigga.
They get up there and it's just like, oh man,
this
is about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know any way to say. I don't know
they fan out.
They fan out. They just drop to their knees when they get to Joe Rogan, bro.
I think like 5 minutes into the episode. I think like 5 minutes into the episode, he switched his mind completely when Joe was like, "No, I don't think it's us." When he was talking about like, you think people get a certain level of power and then they blah blah blah.
Very glaring.
Like
very
glaring. Like he was just like, no. I mean, well, no. And he looked up and shit.
He had to get up out of there.
I was like, oh
Andrew,
my God.
Andrew had an answer that he wanted from Joe. He was like, "You feel how I feel, right?" He was like, "Nah, I feel like we're mostly good people when we get to this side."
Yeah.
And then they try to just like dish it off on when you're being mean to somebody. It's like, no, it's more than that. Like, let's not just act like it's being mean to your assistant. There's way more embodied in this conversation, but obviously we don't want to go in depth because of the people that are here. And I don't think Joe realized where the conversation was going. Andrew understood what was happening. Like, I'm kind of walking myself into a grave right now.
He was orchestrating,
let me get the fuck up out of here.
Pedal like a motherfucker.
But Rogan was just like, you know, and when they have these co-hosts that they're just never going to be able to shine and they just kind of drench their fires. And then
he was like, and he even literally used his name. He was like, "You'll have a bunch of support guys that's always around Andrew Schulz, but you're never gonna be as big as Andrew Schulz." Just call him.
He said that shit.
Nigga, just say he's fucking. He said that shit. Say something.
He said that shit out loud.
You think that was Rogan's way of trying to bring him to earth? I think he was lost in the moment.
I think he was lost.
He was just speaking the truth, and that's what the problem is. He didn't put it through the filter.
Gotcha.
But that might be Rogan's brilliance. Like, you know, I'm gonna speak the truth, and if you up here with me, you gonna get it.
That's not even his brilliance. That's the brilliance of the ice bath. It makes you pure.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard Joe Rogan be that cunning. He's pretty like direct. He's like, you know, like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's some Charlemagne shit. Like that's
not cunning on his part.
Yeah, like.
It's not.
That would be accidental cunning.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's just so truthful. Like, his truth is gonna be accidentally.
But
like,
it wouldn't be the genius of him though.
I
guess in that sense.
Like, that's the thing. It's like it's fault within Joe Rogan too. Like this nigga sucks his own self off. Like I saw a video.
Everybody drops their knees.
Apparently, well, he does too. Yeah. But apparently, in the comedy Mothership, at his venue. There's a wall where it's just a bunch of legendary, like, stand-up
comedians.
sets.
That's how all those legendary venues
And he put like 2 of his in there too.
Sets or pictures?
Like the posters for the
the
comedy specials.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So and he put 2 of his in there too.
For real?
Like as far as like his is going to be on that legendary wall.
That's kind of crazy because I don't know a single legendary.
But that's
stand up though. This
in
is
comedy.
stand-up,
That's like. Whoa, nigga, you're jacking yourself off. Like, what are you talking about?
But that's stand up too. He don't have no legendary special, and we all know
he
that.
knows that.
Yeah, we all know
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It's like a really.
It's known. It's known.
But I mean,
It's
it is his wall.
No,
I'm not saying it's not that he should do it, but it's like
one's okay, but 2 is crazy.
it's like
was crazy, but
it's different if it's your house, nigga. This is
yeah, but what happened to the comedy purists? And you know what I'm saying? What happened to that? Like,
I feel that.
And then if you're just asking, if you're just asking me,
it's
yeah,
supposed
nigga,
to take 10 years to get good.
we have a wall of our own accomplishments in this
How
studio.
many times you on there?
Yeah, a couple times. Lauren's on there more than me though.
See, it's his wall.
Yeah, but
that's also this is your place of home. This is your habitat. This isn't
studio,
like your venue, nigga.
No, this is where we cook.
And
This is our venue.
nobody that does comedy has really ever looked to Rogan
Never.
to anything as inspiration,
No,
and that's fine. And it's ironic how Rogan is the biggest thing in comedy, but he's also probably one of the worst
podcast.
things in comedy right now.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
mainly the podcast. His podcast being the biggest podcast in human history is the reason he's the biggest in comedy.
But it's all,
that's literally the
but
only
you
reason.
know,
yeah,
but-
it is because no comic brings him up as the best, and no comic weirdly really shits on him either.
I
Except
can't because we all need this Joe Rogan experience.
No, and it's not even.
except for Shane Gillis.
That's it.
Shane
That's
Gillis
true.
is the only person that challenges him. Shane
Yeah.
Gillis is the only one that's willing to joke around with the concept that Joe Rogan is not funny.
that?
I
Very
forgot
true.
what he said.
No, very true.
But like he'll
Very
fucking
true.
like I remember one time he threw a little jab at Joe. He was like, "Yeah, because you know what's funny." Like
I was a little shaky.
It was a little something. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. I saw that
I
clip.
forgot what it was though.
Search Google. I know Andrew's 40. Search. See how old.
Shane Gillis is.
Yep. I got the perfect analogy.
36.
36.
Joe,
Kill Tony.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, let's look at Kill Tony. I can't fuck with Kill Tony.
39.
Can we just talk about that real quick?
Whoa.
I don't like that show.
For
It's
real?
not him. I don't know. I don't like watching it.
That shit is hard. I got heavy into it like the last
39.
couple of months.
For real?
For real. I did like a real deep dive.
Maybe I always went into it
watched
with a
every
bad
episode,
attitude or
man.
some shit, but I don't know, man.
Honestly,
I just,
it's honestly one of the best like things like out right now.
It's
what's
pretty
wrong with
fucking
what's
good.
wrong with my fucking filter?
Is
bad?
that roast show?
Nah, see,
Because
and niggas
you
don't
wanna know
even
what it
what's
is?
happening.
It's the panel.
You want to
So
know?
it's an open mic podcast. That's
Yeah.
essentially what it is. Is that like Kill Tony's up there? He might have some other comedians like judging, but they're not really judging. They just kind of talking shit and riffing.
Right.
And like they pull a nigga up from the bucket hat. He comes up. There's a 1 minute set. It's either good or bad, but
And they
good
rank
is
it,
bad
right?
is good and good is bad sometimes. Like
Yeah, because
it's
the
fucking
panel
So
he
that
has
is the shit that I've
gonna-
seen.
And
Yeah.
you know, it's like Tony doing his improv with his other comedian friends, whoever he chooses.
Right.
He got the band
Because
behind him.
he's
Yeah.
gonna have heavyweights on the panel.
Yeah.
And
Usually,
the people
sometimes they be sucking.
Yeah, and then the people that jump up are the ones.
Because I don't know if you know about like the infamous like Donnell Rollins one.
I saw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
Where
saw
it's
it.
like, yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, that
no,
shit was
a
crazy.
little-
The nigga left.
Yeah, he did.
He got ran out the building.
Yeah, he was funny when I saw him though. Shout out Donnell.
$39.
Yeah, I don't know.
worth.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I watched the
$39
wrong
worth of
episodes. I watched a couple different
Get your
times.
money up, nigga.
I guess I never watched the whole thing either. I just like watched like
I could
I
expose
watched
you right now. Boy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
watched
a job.
sets, and maybe I just didn't like any of the sets that I watched. So
Yeah,
maybe I need to
It's a
watch a
good
full
show.
episode. And
No, but that's the
I feel
thing.
like it's
You're
almost-
viewing it. I feel like part of you are you viewing it as like these are professional comedians?
No.
because it's still, and that's the beauty of it that it's an open mic, bro.
Mike.
Like that's the equivalent to like us going to good nights and signing up.
But
Maybe I-
But
I feel like Kill
but
Tony is the most is
better-
the perfect open mic crowd because when you're good, they're gonna give it to you. But if you're bad, you're gonna get booed.
But it's no
There's gonna be
niggas
some
going up
shit
there though.
behind it.
It's no niggas going up there. It's not just completely like brand new people.
You talking about Kill Tony?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So
No, you haven't watched
so,
Kill Tony.
So
Yeah.
it is
It's
like
like-
that, but it's majority randoms.
It's random
and of course
people.
you're gonna
Yeah.
have like
Really?
your
the
good
panel
people.
is the
You fuck
only known
around-
people.
Of course, you're gonna have like the people that are good enough who have quote unquote made it. like the qualifications.
Well, I'm not
the
talking
tribes.
about them. I feel like I've watched that show and I've seen them have like multiple people who
Because
are like low level comics.
Because people who are good
That's
that
what it
go
is.
up there and like keep doing good shit,
They
you're
pop
gonna
off.
get
They
pop up
invited
again.
because
Okay.
that's just the
Okay.
name of the
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Well,
But like,
they gotta. You gotta win that, not win it, but you gotta earn it because they have what's called a regular, to where it was a nigga who got pulled up, but he was so good that they just keep him coming back every episode to do a fresh minute.
I gotta
every
watch
episode.
it. Yeah,
It's
I
good
don't
though, but it's crazy because you'll see a nigga who this is his first time doing stand up, and then a nigga behind him who he's done it for 7 years, and the first nigga might be better.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's crazy like that.
it's literally just open mic.
Yeah, it's
that's
just
all
fucking
it is.
open mic.
But I
But-
get why you don't. I kind of.
But
Based
what
off
I was
your
gonna
set.
say is
I
Joe.
understand why you ain't like it, nigga.
Ooh.
He ain't know where to laugh.
I don't have to laugh because I know I'm not in the bottom two.
Yeah,
You
you
notice
are.
how he said he's not number one.
I know I'm not because I can't say who's number one yet. Lauren hasn't gone.
We can say who's number one, but Lauren still has to go. We can say who's number one.
I can say who's number 3 or 4.
I can say who's number 3 or 4 for sure.
But
3,
it's no
4.
reason to be self-deprecating towards yourself. No,
I watched. We can't talk about it, but
That's
I
fine.
watched all the shit back with 2020 vision. I'm first. He's second. You a third.
Whoa.
But we're gonna keep past it. We're gonna go past that. right
and
now.
first of all,
but honestly,
well, first
That
of
is
all,
better than a lltody episode right there.
yeah, I laugh.
I know
nigga.
I'm going there and kill.
All right, but
I agree. That's right.
let me go back to this though.
You disagree with that?
Yeah, I probably agree. Yeah, I think.
No,
I
he
was
said
gonna
he
say.
agreed.
But
yeah.
but why'd you
But
bring up?
I was bringing up their ages because like Joe Rogan is daddy. Andrew Schulz is the oldest son that will do whatever he can. He'll
To
do,
impress
appease the
daddy.
father.
say,
His
and
father,
make to
yep.
appease his father.
Yep.
And
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis is the younger son who don't give a fuck that my older brother kiss ass already.
Yeah,
I can keep it real with pops.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I get to get away with more shit, and niggas like me more when it comes down to
And
it.
it's not even close.
It is not
like-
even close.
It's weird. Like, I hate
One
to
of us is
compare them.
funnier.
I hate to compare them because I feel like it might fuck around and
So
make
don't
show
do it.
suicidal.
So don't do it.
Because it's like it's not a
Yeah,
winning
he
bet.
better- he better
Well,
work it- he
I'm
better
just
work it
fucking
out.
around.
He
But
better
it's
work
just
it
like
out.
he's gonna lose in every metric. It's damn near.
They're gonna go on tour together, and I can't wait to go to see them back to back.
But and what's
Who's
crazy
going
is what's crazy like
Schultz will go last.
likability.
For sure, but I don't think he should.
But it
Nah,
doesn't matter.
he should definitely go last.
he's the biggest.
Likability, people like Shane more, but like
Yeah.
Schultz is still a funny motherfucker. Like
Still funny.
no
He's
question.
funny. He's funny.
Like no
Well,
question.
there's questions on his
The
podcast,
stand up
but
is
he's
interesting.
funny
The stand, well, yeah, and the stand up
probably
is the stand up is questionable too.
at certain points.
I watch Akash stand up.
That was not
I'm
good.
not gonna
That
lie.
was
Nah,
I'm
not
glad
good.
you brought
Akash
that
shit was
shit up.
kind of booty.
That was kind of trash.
Nah,
What?
it wasn't trash.
Akash stand up?
It wasn't. It wasn't
Maybe I had
trash.
low
It-
expectations for Akash.
Oh, I didn't
but
finish it though. I didn't finish
but
it
I
though.
will watch it again.
I
didn't
watched
finish
it
it,
and
though,
I was
so I
like,
can't
this
say
is a
that.
lot better than I thought.
Yes.
I didn't finish it though, so I can't say that. But
I watched
did.
the whole thing. I thought it was good.
Nah, I didn't watch the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing. Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with what I saw though. But I've seen him be funny in real life though.
Yeah,
I went to a
feel
show.
like he's been funny
Why are
on
you
the
saying it
podcast
like
ever
that
since
though?
the show.
Like that funny in real life doesn't even matter. Like
On the stage. I mean, I went to a comedy show.
okay.
Yeah. I saw him like perform. It was
So
good.
you just adding a caveat.
Yeah, no, it was good. I haven't watched the full thing though, but I wasn't impressed. I wasn't like overly joyed by what I had seen.
I
So
watched it.
I was skeptical. Of
I
that
wasn't
shit.
even.
I was like 20 minutes in.
I
20
mean,
minutes in.
I watched it
I think.
and I just watched it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a lot of emotion.
I know what you said.
Like
I'm
being
literally
rifled
just,
That's kinda what
I'm
I
just
mean.
looking at the screen.
I did think
You analyzed
I did
it.
think it was cool. He
that's-
showed his culture, a bunch of Indian bitches dancing and
That's
Jordans.
kind of what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like that was cool.
That crowd work at the beginning, that shit felt too perfect.
But
I was
you,
like,
you
man,
clipped the
that
moment
shit-
from this episode too.
Yeah.
what did I title it?
You sent this in the chat too, I believe.
Yeah. This is it right
You
here.
just said it
This
was
is the clip
funny as
moment.
shit.
Yeah, he said this is funny as shit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
I
is
just-
hilarious.
You just can't believe what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna run it.
yeah.
All right. I don't know if we can put this on the screen.
Joe Rogan is good.
That's the trickiest thing. Like,
Fake
how do
smoking
you
them cigars?
have you been in that situation where like you're trying to talk them out of a behavior that they have, and you're just like, this might not be the most rational way to operate.
Big
It's not
amount.
really. It's like at a certain point in time, you have to. Yeah, I guess
He's
you got
looking
to
at
kind of let them.
Yeah, I
Let
don't
them
know
do their thing.
what
Man
you
be
can
thinking,
do
bro.
He be
to
thinking
cure
it's
them of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can like tell them, hey, this is what you're doing. They're like, fuck, what am I doing? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my shit together.
Do we have confirmation?
Yes.
And we're good to go, or what?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, what were
Okay.
they? What was this about? Were they nervous to shit to smoke on YouTube or something? Was
never-
that-
I don't
why did they
know.
keep
I
bringing
thought-
that up?
I never figured that
I
out.
thought somebody was pulling up. I didn't know what the context was, and I kept trying to rewind the video.
Me too. And
I'm
just
like,
trying
what
to-
the- I was are they smoking weed and trying to figure out if they
I
can get
couldn't
away
figure
with
it
or
out.
something?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out at all.
But this was a long ass conversation, and they were just talking.
Literally. Shout out to Joe. It was this one moment he ain't check him, but he was like, because Schulz was doing this whole epiphany thing where he was finding out that the military makes money off of making weapons or some shit. And he was like, Joe was like, congratulations, nigga. Like, we've all known that for years.
Jesus.
That shit. Man, that shit was sick.
You would think he would have been known with that fucking
That was
fade.
that was
Yeah.
that was
He got
Joe
an
saying.
Air Force fade.
That was Joe saying, "Please get off your knees."
Yeah.
Can we stop?
Like,
bro?
come on, buddy. I already came 2
Yeah,
hours
bro.
ago.
Like, please stop it, bro. What the fuck?
That's rough.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. And it's so funny because the haircut don't bother me no more.
Nah, it's
Because
normal now.
He's ingrained in his
It
DNA.
really
It
is.
really
It's-
is.
Man,
It kind of
I-
fits him more now.
And honestly, I'm not mad at it
Beat you into
because
submission.
That's his thing now. It's just his thing.
Exactly.
It's his thing. Like
it's a thing.
when 20 years ago, like, yo, Schulz had the haircut. Like,
Schulz had the-
comedian with the haircut. Like,
with no fade.
like
It
this is
depends on
his.
what-
This is his red outfit.
It depends
Yes,
on what
yes.
happens, what he does with it, though. Like, we might remember him, like, hey, you remember that nigga with the half his hair chopped off? That damn ass? Yeah.
That shit.
Can
really
we
is
can
no
we go to the
fucking fade.
comments? One of the comments that I thought was funny was you could flip Schultz upside down, and it would still, and his face wouldn't move. You could pretty much
Because the
say,
way it's cut, yeah, that makes sense.
no, it's pretty much saying he's still a dick. Something about that, like
Yo,
I can't remember how the
what
comment
I'm
was
at.
structured, but it makes more sense like that.
There's one nigga comment, he was like, oh, no,
Go
not this
to the
guy.
top where there's like thousands of replies and shit. Oh, this is the top. Okay. Guests like him make me appreciate the comment section being back. That's the first comment. That's how you know you're in for a treat. You know what I'm saying?
They just warm
and
you
it's
up.
also, you know, we're in
Andrew morphed into Gomez Adams. It's almost complete. Oh, that's a good idea. That's
Gomez Adams. That's a nigga from Adams family?
yeah, the one who just like lust over his wife all the time. Like it's just what it is. He does kind of look like him, like with his haircut and shit.
Mustache.
It's so annoying listening to Andrew talk about things that he talked about 50 times and trying to act like it's the first time. Can you do the command so the font can be bigger?
Yeah, that's what I did already. Well, I'll do it again. Though. Yeah. That's how we got here.
All right,
See,
yeah.
I'll get these one-liners on.
Andrew looks like he went to do a show in Germany, then escaped to Argentina.
Itsy joke.
Right? Andrew Schulz is the type of guy that wakes his family up to let them know he's going to sleep. Yeah, that was a good one. Andrew looks like he had an emergency and had to leave mid-haircut. Okay, that was good.
That's stupid.
Schultz is the Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, a comedy. Niggas don't fuck with Jimmy Fallon, huh?
Yeah, nah, he's kind of, I don't want to. Yeah,
I mean, successful as hell. But
I'm not going to like I know his lore, but I have heard that rhetoric of like
me too.
you
Where
know.
he's not even like that.
He's not
but he-
respected.
But he's super successful. He's more successful than half the niggas though.
Yeah.
You're one of those. I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's a good one. Andrew's mustache isn't allowed within 500 feet of a school.
Yeah, that was a great one. Andrew's the exact type of guy that thinks comedians are modern day philosophers.
It's not even a joke. That's just the truth.
That's just the truth, yeah. Because fucking Rogan is
He
the
probably
same
said
way.
it.
Andrew's
Nah,
the type of guy who
it's so.
finishes
I
your
mean,
sentence.
Rogan
and-
always tries to downplay that shit.
he tries to because he's too good to like actually verbally say it.
Because he's like,
Yeah.
nigga, we're not that.
But he believes that though.
I don't know.
Andrew's the type of guy to finish your sentence and now it's his idea. That's a whole fact.
Yeah, that's one. That's one for them.
Joe should have scheduled a black guy to come in halfway through so they could have 2 hours of white shows and 2 hours of black shows. Oh
That's
man,
good.
that's a good
That's
one.
good. That's good.
That is a good one.
That's good.
He didn't even say a notable nigga. He just said a black guy.
It doesn't matter,
That's
bro.
fucking
Just
good.
anybody.
Bro, but it's so funny though. Like, it's so funny that Andrew can go to a white platform and it's like white people can't wait to ask him questions about black people.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's consistent at this point.
He's like, all right, guys, I'm down.
He's like,
Yeah,
all right,
it
I'm
was
here.
tricky.
I've been hanging out with black folk, all my black friends, and it's not
Yeah.
even. I'm not even blaming Schultz for this at all because it's nothing he did. It's not like he has fake friendships with Charlemagne and
Yeah.
Duval. It's just,
But it's also like
it's just
logic doesn't
funny.
get asked this. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
It's just funny that no matter where he goes, if it's a white platform,
Yeah.
they want to ask him about Diddy. Like he just came from Hot 97 himself.
Yeah.
This
Like,
shit
you
is so
know,
weird.
Oh, that's a good one too. Andrews Bob is
good.
also a comedian.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this one. This just says Andrew's the kind of guy to ask your girlfriend if everything's okay between you two when you're not around.
Yeah, low key. Dirty Mackin.
Well, I
No,
actually
he
read
sees-
that differently. I thought that the girl was asking the boyfriend, "Hey, is everything good between your friends? Like you and your friend, like the way Andrew be acting?"
Oh, yeah. Andrew doesn't strike me as a dirty
you made
macker.
it less funny.
He strikes me as a he'll hype you the fuck up.
Yeah,
He
I don't
strikes
think
me.
he's
He
dirty
strikes me as a
Mackin.
decent wingman.
Yeah, I don't think he was dirty man. I read that wrong though, but I do think he's the type of person where your girl might look at your relationship and be like, "Hey, are y'all really friends?"
Andrew
Yeah, you be
seems like
tapping your
a
knees a lot.
Oh wait, your girl will be looking at you like,
your
are
girl
you really?
would, your girl would, like she'll watch you interact with Andrew and come back to you and be like, "Is everything okay with you guys?"
That's
Oh,
sexy.
I get
That's
what you're
how
saying,
that's how I read it.
Andrew's bar was also a comedian.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
Okay, that's it.
some of these guys, man, they're gonna have, possible careers in writing.
What's some of these jokes?
Yeah, in some of these writing rooms.
Nah,
some
this-
of
but
these, some
this
of
be
these
the
are, a lot of these are average, but some of these are like, all right, that's kind of.
But some of these be the highlight of the week.
yeah.
Yeah, when you go platinum in the comment, there's some people who just specialize in that.
Yeah. I remember I gotten like it was this one comment I got like 300 likes. I still remember that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I still go back like
I got to just to see
Nah,
your
shit.
Hey, I got the last one that I had. The last one that I had go platinum was in the Breakfast Club for Olay's interview. That one went platinum, nigga. I'm at like 5.4.
oh word.
I'm up.
Oh
I'm
shit.
up,
Okay.
nigga. Yeah.
I had two go crazy recently. It's this one
And
basketball.
then I've had one go crazy on Instagram too.
It's this one basketball nigga. He be doing reviews. I suggested that he analyze Gilbert Arenas' son. That shit had like 200. And then I put
that's up.
a long time ago when I first started watching Kill Tony. I roasted one of the niggas and put a bar. That shit got like 80.
Yeah, it's so interesting too because like you can have a comment that goes just like double and triple platinum on Instagram and get no more followers from it.
Oh yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah. Nobody's
Because I
even
mean,
gonna-
I guess that doesn't mean anything. Just because you follow me,
But
you
people
can't
do-
see everywhere that I.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you would see it more now though.
you would.
Because you see the people. Like I see who
The
like
comment
this.
is more
stuff, yep.
visible.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
comments more visible. So yeah, but the niggas don't be following.
No.
That's why I really don't got
Only
no.
if you got titties in your thumbnail. Like you get a profile.
Literally,
photo.
that's
Yeah.
pretty much. You really got to have something. You got to have some tits in there. I went
I got a
viral
couple times.
on Twitter several times. Niggas do not hit that follow button. At least
Oh
not
yeah,
from
no.
me.
You
yeah,
have
they
to
treat
be
that like you owe them a viral
Oh
tweet.
my God, bro.
Yeah,
I've
like-
had multiple videos hit 200,000, 300,000, 40,000. Probably got one more follower, two. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, there's no building on Twitter for me.
Yeah.
I think I missed my window of when that was even gonna ever.
Yeah.
It's
happen.
one of the
It was
hardest
not-
things to grow, but like once you get them,
Once
it's
you
like
get
building
it-
a YouTube audience. Like it's hard, but
Kinda.
once you get it, it's always gonna be there.
As long as it's pure.
What was this clip you sent in the chat?
This
About him, hit pause so I can go to the next segment. But yeah, man.
is kind of
Joe Rogan's daddy, Andrew Schulz, will do whatever he can to make his father happy, and the evil son is Shane Gillis, and everybody loves him.
Yeah,